Here is the setup. That's a setup I've been trying to assemble for quite a while. Sorry about this camera. There's some lollygagging going on here with the colors. But I just wanted to have a very portable setup that I can put in my backpack and maybe go to a cafe and play with a little bit of music. Not a professional musician or anything, I'm just a hobbyist, but something I really enjoy. So I recently got this Novation Launch Key Mini MK1. That's, I think, from like 10-13 years ago. And it's very lightweight. It's the size of a book. It's pretty much the size of the iPad. And it allows me to control the MIDI and everything, and I have a lot of knobs that I can assign to things and pads. But what was a little bit disappointing me with that is the LED feedback of the pads are really interesting if you can use them in your favor. And I researched everywhere, couldn't find any documentation about the programming manual for the Launch Key Mini MK1. I found for the MK2 it helped me a little bit, but I designed pretty much like a pattern file here in the Loopy Pro that I can use the LEDs in my favor. Actually, it just attends like to my necessities. If somebody wants it, I can share and we go from there. There's a lot of things I'm figuring out that I couldn't sort myself. So for example, let's just get it going. So first of all, so we can talk about the features as they show up, as they appear. So first, when we connect, the pads are gonna light up, so it shows it's working and we can make use of that, okay? But here in Loopy Pro I cannot get any other feedback than the red when I press the pad. And by default it's kinda assigned to as a key, of course, because if you wanna play some drums, you can assign the drums in here, but I would like to turn them off as well. If I want to assign the pads to do something else, I would like them to not play a note, and I couldn't find this configuration. Digging into the Novation's manuals, I found that there is this in control mode, right? That's supposed to happen when you press that button. If you press and hold, you can select the MIDI channels, but apparently it doesn't do anything with the in control mode because that's an old device. I cannot install recent drivers or software. I tried finding everything in the App Store, there's nothing. So if I go here to the plus button and then I add the MIDI, you can see there are two Launch Key Mini. There is the Mini MIDI and the Mini in control. Okay, so I can add actually just the in control one, delete, and adding the MIDI and then in control, right? So then still I've got nothing here, but what I read is that when I send a MIDI message back to the keyboard, a specific MIDI message, there is one of those messages that I can activate then in control, and that's where I can program the LEDs. So what I've done is I'm gonna open up the project that I've done that has those features. Okay, so oh, come on. Okay, so basically to activate the in control mode, I created this button that once you press it on, it sends that MIDI message to the keyboard, and it's gonna be in control mode, and then with that these pads are no longer assigned to notes, but I can program them to do something else. One of the cool things I've done is like I assign the last knob, so then I can have the master volume showing up here for me. So you can see it does the same there in screen. And I just prepared like these 5 loops where I just have to deactivate them once, and then once I deactivate, I have them here, and I have individual volume knobs for them. And so then here I play and pause them. I can record if they are empty. And then for the recording I can show you. I just bring this right here for the moment. When I press the record, I want this to blink in red while the recording is in process. But I just put like some 4 or 5 like red off, because depending on the loop, and then it goes green again because it stopped recording. Depending on the loop, you can have like 2 bars, 4 bars, I don't know, 8, 16. So it would be very interesting if we could have a loop for the actions, or a repeat, or some feature that makes them happen over and over again. It would be nice if we could determine like how many times we want it to be repeating. Right, so I have my play button here. I have my master volume here. I have my drums also here, and here I have some other features for the drums, but I think here I have my play for the drum, or here. Yeah, so I have to maybe transfer that button to here to make more sense. So one of the things that I still haven't got about it is whenever we go here in edit mode, I'm gonna create another page to don't mess up with it. But whenever we want to add a MIDI message, if I go here, let's say press, and go to the MIDI message, send a MIDI message back to the in control, and then I do the custom, and then I say, I don't know, turn on the pad 66 with this color here. I'm not a programmer or anything, that's just things that I saw in the internet. I'm just copying it, just memorized. But if I do that, and then okay, I will exit the edit mode, and I can press. It works. However, if I go back, where is it? Oh, I just minimized here. If I go back to the edit mode, and then I go back to the action I just created, it's no longer in the custom MIDI message, and if I go to the custom, the message is gone. So that would be something really useful if I could bring it back. If any of you guys have any suggestion regarding the looping the actions or repeating them, or how to give like a workaround to that problem of the actions like gone from the prompt, I will be very thankful. If any of you want to know how I did that specifically, it's a hell of a mess, you know, in the actions, but I can share. Just let me know.